Top 3 strongest Ben 10 aliens. Number 3, Clockwork. He has the ability to manipulate time. One attack from him can age you into dust. Number 2, Atomics. He's so strong he can make his version of a miniature sun, meaning he's way more than planetary. Last, but definitely not least, Alien X. He holds the power to basically have any power. Creating an entire universe. He's done that. Reversing time. He's done that too. Why does the Omnitrix have different colors? Each color that the Omnitrix turns into represents a different function. The yellow mode, otherwise known as the capture mode, can scan nearly any type of alien and save it within the Omnitrix for the user to turn into. The blue mode, known as the calibration mode, causes the Omnitrix to evolve when it hasn't been in use for a long period of time. The orange mode, which is known as the self-destruct mode, causes the Omnitrix to explode in desperate situations within only 30 seconds. This is our new channel hero info. Subscribe to help it grow. Thank you all. Why does Ben 10 not use the original 10 aliens from the classic series? Well, this is simply because the Omnitrix's feature to recalibrate after being not in use for a while. Every time it recalibrates, it unlocks a new playlist of aliens. But since Ben didn't know how to use his old playlist, he just continued with his new 10 aliens. If Ben 10 hadn't taken off the Omnitrix, the watch wouldn't recalibrate and would just stay in its classic form. This is seen with Ben 10,000. He still has the classic watch and his original 10 aliens along with new ones. Why does the Omnitrix have cooldowns? In the classic series, he could only use the watch for 10 to 20 minutes. Many fans say that it depends on which alien is in use and how much energy that alien takes, but in Omniverse, Azimuth tells Ben it's due to the fact Ben slams his watch when he transforms, giving him random cooldown times. However, if Ben 10 unlocks Master Control, not only will he be able to stay as an alien for however long, he could turn into any of the aliens inside the watch and more.
What if Ben 10 never lost Feedback? Feedback was Ben's favorite alien and was unfortunately taken away by malware, causing Ben to retire from being a hero by taking off the Omnitrix for a while. If this never happened, Ben would have not taken off the Omnitrix, and this means the watch wouldn't have recalibrated in Alien Force. Ben would still be using the original aliens, along with added new ones, and eventually the Omnitrix would look like the one Ben 10,000 wears. Could Ben 10 stop the Invincible War? Even without Alien X, if Ben 10 came encounter with an invincible variant, the watch would immediately pick up and save the Viltrumite DNA in front of it. When Ben turns into a Viltrumite, he would not only be stronger than the other invincible variants, but arguably the strongest Viltrumite ever. This is due to the Omnitrix making Ben turn into the peak form of the species he turns into. So yes, Ben would easily stop the Invincible War. What if Ben never switched to the Ultimatrix and Ultimate Alien and kept the recalibrated Omnitrix from Alien Force? He'd still have access to powerful aliens like Swampfire, Echo Echo, and Big Chill, but without the ultimate forms, battles would be way harder. No Ultimate Humongosaur smashing through walls or Ultimate Big Chill freezing fire. Ben would have to rely on strategy, not brute strength, pushing him to be a smarter, more tactical hero. It might have made him better in the long run, but could he have handled threats like Agrigor without those epic upgrades? Did you know Ben Tennyson was almost named Kevin? Early versions of the show had the hero named Kevin, but the creators thought Ben sounded more relatable and fun. Funny enough, Kevin still shows up as Ben's rival in the series, so the hero and villain almost swapped names. Imagine if the show was called Kevin 10 instead of Ben 10. Pretty wild, right? If you love cool Ben 10 facts, hit subscribe for more. Thanks.